What is going on, YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about why you should get a 2025 Ford Maverick over this 2024. Stay tuned. So I want to start off by saying I did make a video talking about why you should get a 2024 over a 2025, but I know a lot of people out there are looking into the 2025s now, so I figured I'd make a video as to why you should get a 2025. So first and foremost, the main thing is they did a change in the front end. They changed the headlight housing. They kind of got rid of this bottom part right here. I think it does look good. I do love the way these look, but I think change is a good thing, and I'm glad that Ford did something a little different with the Maverick instead of just keeping it the same every year. I do think they both look good, so whichever one you like more, and maybe some of the other reasons I have in this video might help you make your decision. Another big reason to go with the 2025 Maverick is every single 25 Maverick will come standard with Ford Copilot 360 technologies. So there's the technologies, and then there's 1.0. 1.0 gets you a lot more features, but the technologies by themselves come with a lot of safety features that a lot of people like. Me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of them. To me, it's more technology, more electronics that could go wrong. For the most part, they are pretty reliable and they do work well. So especially if you're maybe looking for a Maverick to purchase for your mother or father, or maybe your child or something like that, it's nice to have those extra features and having that peace of mind that comes standard with even the base model Maverick. Another major change on the 2025 Mavericks is a bigger screen. Finally, everyone with the 22, 23, 24, they complain about the little infotainment system and how every other manufacturer has big screens in them. Well, Ford listened to you. For 2025, you're going to get a bigger infotainment screen. The climate control is going to be integrated into that screen, which is something I'm personally not a huge fan of. But either way, people like their big screens, and Ford produced it. Ford got it for you. So you're going to get a bigger screen in the 2025 Mavericks. One of the features that most people are really excited about is the hybrid all-wheel drive drivetrain on a 25 Maverick. For the first 3 years of production on the Maverick, they did have a hybrid drivetrain, but it was only front-wheel drive. Now, it was still a really popular option. Those flew off the lots really fast because you get really good gas mileage, but a lot of people in some of the northern states who really wanted all-wheel drive figured they would just wait until Ford came out with the all-wheel drive version, and they finally did. For 2025, you can get a Ford Maverick in a hybrid drivetrain with the all-wheel drive system, which is really good if you live in states that get a lot of snow. And honestly, that's a pretty obvious reason. A lot of people like all-wheel drive for off-roading and stuff like that as well. Now, by far, the coolest reason to get a 2025 Ford Maverick is the Lobo Edition. I mean, that thing is totally sweet. I plan on lowering this truck eventually so that it can look like the Lobo. How cool is it that you can buy one from the factory, full factory warranty, and a sport truck ready to go? I think it's awesome that Ford built that sport truck. They actually listened to all the consumers out there that thought it would be sweet to have an ST Maverick or something like that, just a sport truck build on a little truck. I think those trucks are going to do really well. I do think they are a little overpriced. You're looking at pretty much 40 grand. It turns this truck into not really an affordable truck anymore, but considering everything else on the market, there's really nothing like that. So I can't wait to see the new Lobo Edition in person, and I honestly considered ordering one for myself. If this helped you out in any way to make your decision on whether you should get a 24 or 25 Maverick, please like the video. Let me know in the comment section below if you ended up going with the 25, especially if you ended up getting a Lobo Edition. I'm curious to see how much you like it, honestly. They're really sweet. If you want to see more content about the Maverick and maybe some moto vlogs, and eventually I'm going to do some stuff with my wife's car as well, and you guys will see that soon, please subscribe. It really helps me out. As always, take it easy out there.